explain the purpose of the speech. Not only that, laying the groundwork for how you're going to evaluate Ruth as a speaker. You said, this is the purpose of the speech. Beyond that, then, you let us know where in the Toastmasters program the speaker that you were evaluating stood. Ruth was clearly a more advanced speaker, which then laid the groundwork for some very direct points of improvement, which I thought were very much in line with the level of the speaker. Michael did not have to couch some of the criticisms that he had for Ruth with, well, maybe you should consider this next time. Essentially said, as a more advanced speaker, these are the things that you need to work on. Very direct. But that was balanced with very high praise. Remember, that's something that I could have heard on the radio. You know, it's balance. It's letting us know where the speaker is, giving criticism, critique, at the level of that speaker, but also balancing it with equally high praise. I thought that was very well done. A point of improvement for you as well. Notice my pace as I'm introducing you. You came up here and I was like, attack. I'm speaking in my tone and Mike comes up here, jumps, like, you know, like grabbing, like, whoa, change of pace here. Balance your pace with the person who's introducing you, then rip into your pace, because we're going to be different types of speakers, and you want to consider the transition from one person to another. So that's something that I would also have you consider. Lisa demonstrated prep by having, where are you? There you go, Lisa. Demonstrated preparation in your role as speech evaluator by clearly having spoken to Kim and getting a sense as to where she was. You had mentioned a couple of weeks ago, you knew that, you talked to her and knew that she was very uncomfortable with using PowerPoints and computers in this way. So you had a sense as to where she was as well with her preparation and all that. You gave very good, very positive points for improvement. Everything that you said that Kim should have improved upon, I completely agreed with you. Something that I would actually have pushed further was this notion of Kim, the speaker, actually moving around and possibly leaving the laptop behind, either purchasing or borrowing a remote so that she can actually be engaged with the audience, leaving the speech as wallpaper behind to accentuate what she was talking about, but not be tethered to this lector, because that's where the laptop happens to be. So maybe push it a little further, again, because Kim is such an experienced speaker as well. And Dave, evaluating Kay's speech, great humor, again. Came up here, commanded the space, commanded the audience, gave a speech of his own in giving a very thoughtful and very thorough assessment of Kay's speech. Used great humor, used the prop that Kay gave us to consume. Talk about visual aid, it went beyond that even. You know, something that was, we all had to participate, and then had the cups, and then Dave brought it up with him. As Michael focused solely on the purpose of the speech. Everything had to do with visual aids. And he mimicked Kay, not in a bad way, but in a positive way, so that if we missed it, this is what Kay did. This is what Kay did well. This is how we should emulate Kay. Got out from behind here, as Kay was in front of the table, used body language the way that Kay did, all very, very well done. And also excellent points of improvement, but couching it with great humor as well. So, very well done. And you'll notice that David used the sandwich approach. Gave great, great accolades at the beginning. Mentioned his points of improvement with some humor, then brought it back to positive points of the speech by mentioning her use of the vocabulary, great grammar, great use of the language. Emily, very briefly, I want to touch on the fact that you did a wonderful